but we'll have baseball. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy, former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Striding in, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox lead. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
So now to the plate, Brett Gardner. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually it...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Popped him up. Chavis is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Batting seven.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's just 2 for 9. The 1-1. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2. Ready now, Luke Voigt, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh.
Digging in, Mike Tauchman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hops this one up. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Christian Vasquez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Frazier is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Batting ninth.
One gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Count even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. The 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Gloved by LeMahieu. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Bradley. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier in the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there, 1 away.
The batter.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in the center. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Benintendi. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, didn't miss it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. LeMahieu isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Into the box, Luke Voigt.
Wow, nothing more than...
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the... All set for the start of the 4th. At the plate, Rafael Devers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High and deep to right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. And it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Even though they're up.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's off the green monster. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Bradley. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So now to the plate, Clint Frazier. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now the relay home. Oh, they get the tag on him, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
The 1-2. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The batter, protected.
So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Torres at the bag. To Voit in time for the double play. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ryan Brazier gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And it's gone as they add still another. In now, Miguel Andujar. Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Into the box now, Mike Tauchman, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Bradley is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night?
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit on the ground is short. Torres scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Center fielder, number 11.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Line drive to center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yanks held in check, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So here's Michael Chavis now. A fly out and a single for him so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the... Leif Hembry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. The count now at 2-2. Hard liner to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hembry was known as a short relief. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Standing in, Miguel Andujar. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley makes the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Here now is Rafael Devers. Count is 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Scooped up. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leaping effort there by Gardner, but it'll be in vain. That ball is gone. A home run. To the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Fouled away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Now batting, Clint Frazier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He was a double play victim last time around. Line drive to center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's J.D. Martinez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these.
Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Martinez stands at second with no outs, and it's fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tauchman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Frazier is there, 2 down. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He doubled his last time through. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Tauchman is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 12-3 is the way this one ends. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.